Boomer parents insulted by my comment after they told me they plan to spend everything before they die. My parents retired about 20 years ago. Since then, they have embraced cruise life and spend a ton of money each year to mostly sit on a ship and pretend they are well-traveled. They had to sit out COVID time but made up for it by paying cash for a high-end luxury car that they drive around a 20-mile radius of their beautiful home. I'm a little salty about this because my siblings and I were latchkey kids for most of our growing up years. From the time I was 10, I would take care of my younger siblings, making sure everyone woke up, got on the bus, made it home, did homework, had something to eat, etc. We stayed home alone all summer because they couldn't afford camp for 4 kids. As we got older, we all had some combination of promiscuity, experimental drug/alcohol use, and anything else we could get away with. But they were checked out, only concerned with their careers. We all survived and have families of our own. They retired at a time they were making a combined 7-figure income and we were out of the home. So, the past 2 decades, really even before retirement, of watching them throw money around on nothing of much substance, we figured there wouldn't be a whole bunch left for us. When all of our families gathered at their house to celebrate my niece's engagement, my dad made a comment about how they didn't believe in leaving anything behind because they worked hard for everything they have, and we should all be doing the same. He added that their plan was to spend it before we die. He said this dramatically, as if he was expecting a big reaction. But I said, "We expect nothing less of you," in a calm voice and with a smile on my face. They were so pissed, even though I was essentially agreeing with them. My sibs and I had some GIF and meme-filled text going between us for days after. Edit. Some answers and more details. 1. None of the kids feel entitled to our parents' money. We were all out of the house when they reached the place in their careers where they had it, so we never benefited from it other than we have a nice place to visit. 2. Neither of my parents came from money, but we did live with my dad's father for some time while my dad was getting training for what would become his career. 3. My parents do have a will, and the last I heard I am the executor. My uncles, mom's side, are on their directives for medical decisions. If my uncles pass away before them, I'm next. 4. My parents are likely going to buy a new home that is part of a church-owned community where they live and own the home until they pass away. When that happens, the home goes to the church and they can then resell it. I think this is how it works. They have friends who are doing this, and because it's new, they can customize their home. We are all on board with this because there is also apartment-style places and long-term care as part of this community. They just need to not blow through their money so they can pay the monthly services fee, which is pretty steep.